many of you are that familiar with the WBO, but really, it's a really simple concept. We just want to share information. And when I say we are non-governmental, non-institutional. We're a very freelance group of people. Some of us met 25 years ago. The last time I was in India was 2004 for a World Bambooo conference that was co-hosted with Inbar out of the Delhi office. Dr. Subramani is here. He was part of that. And but it started for me in 1992 in Minamata, Japan. We had an international bamboo event. Some of you were even there. So we have grown up together and continue to share our connections and expand our network. And basically all we really want to do is share and network and advance bamboo regionally and globally. So we communicate with electronic newsletters and Facebook pages. A lot of you are already saying, I see you on Facebook. We have over 6,000 followers, and we just keep growing. It's free. People say, I want to be a member of World Bambooo Organization. Just go to the website and put your name in there, and we put you on the mailing list. I have to say, I wear a lot of hats. I'm the executive director, but I actually write most of the newsletters and do most of the postings, and I'm always looking for help, so I put that out there all the time. But this is a passion of mine. This is my labor of love. Even though I have a title of executive director, I'm not paid. This is a volunteer. This is my hobby, if you can believe that. But I spend a lot of time and a lot of days working for bamboo and working for all the people in bamboo. So we connect each other by a team of World Bambooo ambassadors. Of course, Dr. Nirmala Chankam, who is responsible for this event, is one of the ambassadors from India. Neelam Manjunath is also here. She's a World Bambooo ambassador and a famous architect here in India. And Rebecca Rubens in Bangalore, an incredible product designer and green, sustainable advocate for India. She's also one of the World Bambooo ambassadors for India. So we are from all around, about 42 countries. Basically, we're just committed to bamboo, committed to the World Bambooo Organization, and trying to help us spread the word and help educate people on everything going on with bamboo in all forms. And we continue to expand our network. So every year on September 18th, we celebrate World Bambooo Day. And Kamesh Salam is not in the room, but he will be coming. He is a past president of the World Bambooo Organization, and he is from the Northeast. And it was his idea in 2009 that we should have a day dedicated to bamboo around the world. And he convinced the royal government of Thailand, the forest department, to declare the 18th of September World Bambooo Day, and we've been celebrating that around the world ever since. Inbar is working with us to try to get this day declared by the United Nations. I mean, there's things like World Cupcake Day and other kind of superfluous celebrations around the world on certain days, but we, I think, of course, deserve a day dedicated to bamboo, recognized by the United Nations, and we hope that can happen through the Inbar nation states and others advocating, because that's how it works. So every year, I hope you'll think of us on the 18th of September. There's activities around the world. You can even have your own private celebration for World Bambooo Day on September 18th, but that's something that we're working towards as well. Like I said, we're about people in bamboo. We also worked with Inbar to publish an online directory of bamboo professionals called the it's called the Bambook. And actually recently we're talking more again with Inbar in Beijing on updating this and expanding it. But take a look, it's on our website, Bambook, on the worldbamboo.net website. Again, our ambassadors are working hard too because we are part of the United Nations Global Compact, which means we're committed to the Sustainable Development Goals set out by the United Nations, and that's some activities that we continue to work on. Another part of the World Bamboo organization is our dedication and our recognition of the people that came before us that have worked extremely hard to promote bamboo around the world. And Dinanath Tiwari, I wish he could be here, he was recognized as a bamboo pioneer. That's just an honorary award that we give out to the people who have come before us, and their research has helped bamboo development around the world. Every 3 years we organize a World Bamboo Congress. Like I said, we started in 1992, very loosely formed then as the International Bamboo Association, and we work with the government of Japan and the Japan Bamboo Society to have the third International Bamboo Congress in Minamata, and since then we've gone on and keep going. Next year we will be, last year we were in Mexico, and that was the 11th World Bamboo Congress. We were in Jalapa. Some of you were there, so especially the Central American people and South American people that are here today in the audience, a big group from Mexico that are here for this workshop helped us pull off a wonderful congress in Jalapa, Mexico last August. And next year we will be in Taiwan for the 12th World Bamboo Congress that's being organized by the Taiwan Bamboo Society, and that will be probably in October of 2020. We are still working on the details of that, and so stay tuned. So the reason we're here is that these two gentlemen, Martin and Guillermo Mortera from Dikma Trade, came up with the idea that we should do these more hands-on workshops, and I met them in Korea at the 10th World Bamboo Congress that was held in 2015. And so you have the opportunity to meet these gentlemen that are working so hard to make this workshop a success. They sponsored and organized the first World Bamboo Workshop that was held in Huatusco, Mexico, again, where a great group of people came together to learn bamboo construction techniques. And we had a series of days with presentations and hands-on to create this structure on site at Bamboo Ver in Huatusco. The next year, we went to Peru, Tazpitia. World Bamboo Ambassador Tanya Saron, she's an architect from Lima. She said, let's do one in Peru. She got the sponsorships and put together the organization for that workshop in Peru, which was a huge success. And here we are in Manipur for the third. And I have to say already, this is the largest audience we've had at a workshop, and I'll thank you again for coming, but I think you're all going to enjoy it very, very much. As I said earlier with my welcome, that we see bamboo as an alternative to timber. We promote planting bamboo, and this is something that, for me, I'm a horticulturist. My background is growing plants. I have a nursery management degree, and that's where I come from with bamboo. I learned about it as an extraordinary plant to grow, and when I learned about all the other aspects about bamboo, I became convinced that that's where I was just going to keep following, wherever bamboo took me. But we need to plant more bamboo. The world is eager for a new fiber, an alternative fuel, something different that's more sustainable than what the current practices have been the last few decades. And we're promoting bamboo. Lots of organizations like INBAR and others, we're promoting bamboo, but we're talking about processing and production and industry. But we really need to start realizing that we're going to run out of bamboo. We have to plant more bamboo. And you'll hear more about that from Dr. Barathi and others that are interested in bamboo propagation techniques, bamboo plantations. So it's really important that we promote the planting of bamboo. We feel that bamboo is vital to a healthy environment and for community development. And it's not just about us, it's really about the planet and the ecologies of our ecosystems. And we have to consider that bamboo is a huge group of plants, over 1,500 plants with known names at this point. And there's many, 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 many creatures dependent on bamboos. We see bamboo as a potential for housing, from basic, sometimes emergency relief housing, to improved housing for social development. We see bamboo as important as a food source. Of course, you know that, being from Manipur or being from India, you already know how important bamboo is. Many of you probably grew up eating bamboo, but lots of parts of the world have never eaten a bamboo shoot, and it's got such great qualities, which you'll learn from others here speaking during this workshop, the nutritional, healthy benefits of bamboo, and that's something that the world needs, is more healthy food. So environmental potential, of course, we know with the potential of bamboo to mitigate climate change, for the storage of carbon, restoration of degraded lands, and erosion control, protection of watersheds. There's many applications in where simply planting bamboo can change a local environment and affect the climate. That sounds like a really big task, but think about just planting a tree for shade. Just planting one tree can change the environment over your head. So you can imagine that if we plant more bamboo, which we know now has so many other important reasons to be living on the planet, if we plant more bamboo, we're all going to be healthier. So for new products, as a renewable, sustainable alternative fiber, for fuels, composites, textiles, really just a modern material for all kinds of innovative products. So all the industrial potentials, you probably are aware of bamboo fabric for textiles, bamboo paper, alternative to plastics, bioplastics, and beyond. You're going to learn about this in the workshop these next couple days. So I don't think Nirmala is there, but there's Nirmala and Santosh, who you haven't probably even seen except at the registration table. They came to visit me in Boston, but without these two people, this event would not even happen. My sincere thanks. Guillermo, he was on the stage this morning, but Guillermo Mortero, who we lovingly refer to as Memo, was extremely important in this event. He did the website development along with Santosh and all the social media, and so we owe a lot to Memo. Now, just a brief thing to welcome you to Manipur, because for me, this is my first trip to Manipur, but it's, as every speaker this morning said, it's a country very rich in natural resources and abundant bamboo. And you see here on the right side of the slide, you can see the green areas indicated by forests, and we're in the middle there in Imphal, that open valley, but we've got bamboo all around us. There's some statistics here on the expansiveness of bamboo in Manipur, and some of the respected ministers spoke of this morning as well. And there's a publication by the National Bamboo Mission about the bamboo species of Manipur. And normally you mentioned 54 species, so there's a lot of natural distribution of bamboos and a large list of species of bamboos that are thriving here in Manipur. Some of them are some of the strongest bamboos really on the planet. The pure Stanson Melicana is known, but most of it is in scattered patterns. I'm going to go quickly through this just so you can see a list. These are the native bamboos of Manipur. As I mentioned, some very important industrial, with industrial capacities. The bamboos highlighted in yellow. You see, there's just a vast diversity of bamboos throughout Manipur. There's an abundant local supply. There's some small nurseries for young plants, which we need more of to plant more bamboo. There's a rich history in artisans and handicrafts for daily use, all kinds of things, everyday use, especially just getting us from one place to the next. Bridges, fences, as I mentioned, edible shoots for human consumption. But also there's more and more research, real scientific research about the benefits of bamboo forage for all kinds of animals, horses, cows, chickens. This has huge potential as an alternative to some of the traditional grazing, and as we know, grazing animals can cause a lot of environmental destruction. Bamboos grow on degraded lands. There's these things that just seem to match up. Baskets and bins, baskets, cages, traps, these are all traditional handicrafts that you'll see in the markets throughout Manipur. The woven mats, very practical, very useful, biodegradable. You know, we went through a period where we tossed these things aside and we embraced plastics as a society. And now we're all crying about all the plastics in the ocean. And even the community where I live, we're trying to ban styrofoam and plastic straws. And we're going to have to go back to these biodegradable materials. The world can't keep producing petroleum-based plastics and throwing them in the ocean. And this, I think, has a large potential for a place like Manipur to produce everyday items in mass, not just for Manipur, for India, and get away from all the nasty plastics. So construction materials, of course, kilns for charcoal production. This has all been going on in Manipur for a long time. And as you see the Kangla Fort, I know that I'm the only person in the United States that has a bamboo-made Kangla Fort replica, because Nirmala brought it for me. And so to welcome you to Manipur, I had to add that. But so I speak quickly because I'd rather listen to others, but this is my introduction to you and the exchange that the World Bambooo Organization can offer to all of you. So I, again, welcome you to Manipur and to the World Bambooo Workshop. Thank you.